All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Henry, and today we're back with another market update. I'm going to make this video very quick. We're going to run through it, and it's probably going to honestly take about 5 minutes. All right, first things first, I want to just highlight something that has been absolutely epic going on. All right, and I've been watching it, and it's this guy, Megal, and it has been going absolutely haywire, and it's literally pulling an HKD. It's hyped up because of HKD. And yeah, just realize, guys, don't even touch this thing. There's no reason to. You're not going to be able to get in, you're not going to be able to get out. It's not like these other stocks. It's like, nah, yeah, as you see, like, it literally just keeps getting halted, going down, halted, going up, halted, da 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 da. Just don't touch it. All right, don't touch it. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So daily candle we got forming right now, unless it changes within the next hour. It could change, and maybe it comes up here and forms a doji. But we do have a inverted hammer looking candle. I wouldn't call it exactly an inverted hammer. We've talked about this previously on the channel. This literally looks like an opposite, like the reverse of the hanging man. And the theoretical performance of hanging man is bullish continuation. Maybe this is bearish continuation. I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure. But we did have an inverted hammer on the VIX yesterday. And look, it did lead to bearish continuation here. All right, and we are on the trend line, guys. I am fully in the VIX. I'm not buying anymore. Okay. And I mean, maybe if I'm feeling really ballsy here, I mean, not even ballsy. Like at this point, I was only buying the September ones. But yeah, you could buy in this zone. That's pretty much it. Like, there's no chance I even want to be buying anymore. I have a rather large position for myself established. And I do believe, okay, like they're cooking up to go back down. All right. And I don't think we break the lows. I think we make the higher high. Nothing has changed besides what we got going on. I believe it was the 4-hour chart. I did see the divergence. And yeah, I actually considered cutting a few of mine this morning because I saw last time we did this, you literally recovered. All right. And that would have been the right choice, but I did not do that. But what I will say is you got this other hour, you got an hourly divergence, bearish divergence right here. You got the same exact thing on stochastic. Technically, you got a triple bearish divergence right there. But what you do have is you do have a bullish divergence right here on the hourly. So maybe we do end up going back up. It looks like it is really going to be consolidation all the way up until CPI. We now have 2 trading days until CPI comes out on the 10th. And I don't know what it's going to be, but all I know is they have the month over month set for like 0.2. All right, or 0.24, I think it is, which is just absolutely like listen, like month over month, I'm pretty sure like every other month, like we can come up with an average of maybe like 1% or like 1.25%. All right, but this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is really cutting that in fourths. Okay, like that makes no sense to me. Like, I don't know what these analysts are like maybe it does. Okay, maybe inflation does turn down and maybe it does come in with a B. I don't know. Okay, but I think they are setting it up for a miss because the charts do predict the news. And yeah, the charts are predicting that we are probably going to be cooling off before you continue higher. All right, and judging by the VIX, yeah, we are assuming it's going to be a quick and precipitous drop. All right, so I am excited for that. But yeah, all right, so now that we went over the daily chart, there's really nothing changed on the daily chart other than this candlestick. There's literally nothing. 4-hour chart, we just keep seeing bearish divergence pop out of QQQ's ass like it's crazy, all right? Like, absolutely nuts. Like, you have so many bearish divergence going on. It's just ridiculous, all right? It's absolutely crazy. You have another double top right here, whereas you went up and made the higher high here. Like, more bearish divergence, right? Right here, more bearish divergence, all right? You got it right here, all right? Like, it really is just... it's forming like crazy. It makes no sense at all, but it is. And you even got it right here where you went higher right here. Like, this is absolutely nuts. Like, the momentum is pointing towards we are going to be seeing downside. All right. We're not seeing many bullish divergences pop up. All right. There's no bullish divergence here on the stochastic or CCI and the QQ on the 4-hour, but we do have it on the 1-hour. So that's why I was saying maybe we do see maybe we see like a little bounce up. I don't know. Okay. But all I do know is that normally when you see divergences, they tend to play out. All right. So now that we have that, maybe it ends up playing out. You got it on the RSI, the stochastic, and the CCI. I would say the likelihood of that playing out is pretty high. All right. But yeah, okay, SPY is pretty much the same exact thing. We don't really need to spend too much time on these. I told you guys I was going to make this just around 5 minutes, and it is 5 minutes right now. So now we can just go over the VIX. All right, the VIX. All right, so let's actually see what the monthly candle is turning like on the VIX. Actually, what's the monthly candle still on? Oh, never mind. That was last monthly candle. That was the bullshit golfing. Okay. All right, so the VIX. All right, the VIX, it's the same exact thing, except you having these oscillators starting to turn up, okay? And I mean, really, guys, it really is only a matter of time until the VIX explodes, all right? Every other time it cooled off like this, it exploded, especially the times where it formed in a wedge. We could point it out here, all right? This is a very sloppy wedge we got going on here, but it is, it's pretty similar here, all right? Go over here. Right there. I mean, we can start it right there. All right, put it right there. All right, like it is a constant. VIX gets put in wedges and it explodes. We got a little one right here. Righty, right there. Like this, it just keeps happening, guys. This is just how the VIX works. All right, and I did not know this at first, but hey, I mean, this has occurred too many times for it not to mean something. Like you have constant wedges. You have another one right here forming, or not forming, that did form. Like this is, it has the same exact movement like all the time, guys. All right, you have the same exact pattern here. It spikes and then it falls off a cliff and then it forms this wedge. Like it's ridiculous, guys, how many wedges we're just finding on the VIX. I mean, are we gonna find a wedge hidden in here? Is there? I don't know. Is this gonna also be a wedge? I don't know. Maybe we can. Nah, that we can't call a wedge. Either way, you get what I'm saying, all right? And even when it's not forming a wedge, I mean, it's only going to fall for so long before it starts to pipe up, all right? And we also have the same exact thing right here, it looks like, as well. Like there's just an absurd amount of wedge formations that form on the VIX. And they don't have to be perfect, guys. They're all representing the same exact thing, and it's that volatility is going to spike. All right, and I've said it several times on this channel. All right, actually, it's like so many, more than like 20 times. The moves happen in 1 to 2 weeks when you start spiking. All right, it falls for a while, it fizzles out. It's just like the market. The market goes up smoothly for a while, and then it'll have a precipitous drop, just like that. It just comes out, or an abrupt, like it comes out of nowhere is what I'm saying. Whatever word you could use for that. It comes out of no, like to most people it's nowhere. To us, we know about it, right? You have this daily bearish divergence here as well. Like they're just everywhere, all right? They're really everywhere. Bitcoin's really not looking any different than yesterday, other than, I mean, you have this candlestick now. Yeah, I still think the same thing. I'm not going to change anything. There's no reason to. And I did mention in yesterday's video and the day before that I expected US oil to start bouncing on this bottom trend line. And look, it has, all right? And you are getting your cross in your stochastic. But we also got the cross, well, we were starting to get the cross in the stochastic here, and then it didn't. But I do believe this is crossed at this point in time. Yes, the stochastic is crossed in the daily chart on US oil. I'm not going to predict anything, but it is suggesting that this is going to be going up. And from what I've talked about on this channel over the last like week or two, when US oil goes up, the market typically goes down. When VIX goes up, the market definitely goes down, all right? And they're both in this falling wedge, all right? They're both in a coiling pattern. They're likely to spike, all right? There's really no denying it, but at the same time, keep in mind what we pointed out on the monthly chart on US oil. You are coming down. Your oscillators on the monthly time frame are coming down, and when you are up here, like you're gonna come down, all right? That's gonna be the case, all right? And you also had, actually, I guess you can't call that bearish divergence on the monthly chart, can you? Holy Jesus, dude. There is bearish divergence on the monthly chart. Oh. Guys. This is bad. Like, this is great, all right? I mean, nothing is bad for us, guys. We trade everything. Okay, not everything, obviously, but like whatever we point out on the chart, we will trade the shit out of it, all right? And so I am excited, all right? Oh, dude, this is hype, yo. This is what I'm talking about. It all connects, guys. The analysis really, it just continues to prove itself. It's proof of concept continuously with this analysis. I love it. All right, guys, that is pretty much all I got for you guys today, and I will catch you guys next video. Peace.